to the laughter.
The University of Iowa announced that basketball star Caitlin Clark will have her jersey retired and replaced with an apron. Well, the WNBA draft is this Monday, and Iowa star Caitlin Clark is expected to be the #1 pick. Here to comment is Caitlin Clark.
Sheryl Swoopes completely misjudged the situation this time. With unwavering certainty and a bold tone, she declared that Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever had no shot at attracting elite free agents. But fast forward to today, Indiana has pulled off one of the strongest free agency hauls the league has witnessed. And Sheryl? She's coming off more like a malfunctioning Magic 8 ball, consistently wrong with every take.
She had written,
This year, Caitlin Clark broke the record for three-pointers in a single season, and I have three-pointers for Michael Che. 1B, 2 funnier, 3...
Let's rewind for a second. Sheryl Swoopes, a basketball icon, no question. But recently, she's become more of a full-time critic working double shifts. Despite her background, she loudly claimed the Fever wouldn't land top-tier talent due to alleged locker room issues. But the contracts are signed, the stars are in place, and Indiana looks like a team on the rise. Meanwhile, Sheryl's still on the sidelines, likely
Since you're such a big fan, I brought you a souvenir. It's an apron signed by me.
Thank you. I can't wait to give this to my girlfriend.
You don't have a girlfriend, Mike.
All right. Caitlin Clark, everybody!
Picture Sheryl staring at her phone in disbelief, thinking, wait, they actually picked Indiana? But yes, Natasha Howard, DeWanna Bonner, Sophie Cunningham, and even Asia Wilson's close friend, Sydney Colson, all signed with the Fever. Indiana didn't just win free agency, they crushed it. And when Colson was asked why she chose Indiana, cue the tape. She tried to keep a straight face and offer some encouragement. But once the reporter missed badly, Caitlin couldn't resist. She slipped in a few quick...
Caitlin, pits of your soul, you're a comedian. Do you have any updated jokes for me?
Why don't they take tests at the zoo? There's too many cheetahs.
Colson explained that she wanted to play alongside Kelsey Mitchell, her longtime friend, and rising sensation Caitlin Clark, the very two players Sheryl Swoopes brushed off not long ago. And here's the twist. This is the same Sheryl who said Clark would take years to adapt to the WNBA. Years? Clark's already casually dropping 40-point nights while Swoopes' takes are spoiling like milk left out in July. Coming in at number 4, her trip to a petting zoo, with teammates turned into an unexpected comedy routine. Watching her feed baby goats.
I think you have to go now. Come on. Let's see if you can get it there.
Two more. I have no legs, so I can
No,
come
I
in
feel
here.
confident. Let's see.
I'm wearing this jacket.
Oh,
Ugh,
that's
terrible.
not bad. Get it there.
Oh my God.
You gotta jump.
At this point, it's like criticizing Caitlin Clark has become Sheryl Swoopes' personal Olympic sport, and she's collecting every medal, gold, silver, bronze, all hers, as she frowns during the national anthem. She said Clark wouldn't make waves in the league? Someone inform Indiana, because they're building a superstar lineup
Right rims, I'm telling you.
No, I think that might just be you, honestly.
around her. Clark isn't just fitting in, she's taking control. And Sheryl, she just got hit with a harsh wake-up call. Let's call it what it is. Some WNBA veterans and self-proclaimed legends have issues with Caitlin Clark simply because she broke their silent code. She didn't play the waiting game or seek permission. She stepped in, shattered 62 records as a rookie, connected with fans, and put women's basketball on the world map.
All right, relax. Everybody don't fight over me. Don't fight over me, okay? Wait, I don't remember who I...
Caitlin Clark never needed a nod from anyone to become the face of women's hoops. She's more globally recognized than most of the league combined. And that's not chance, it's excellence. While Sheryl Swoopes, Angel Reese, and Aja Wilson stay busy throwing jabs, Caitlin's winning awards, selling out crowds, and making Indiana the league's most wanted destination. The Fever were ignored. Now they're the team to beat. That's how you change the whole game. Interview 8. So Sheryl, what happened to that take about stars avoiding Indiana? Who were you polling? Ghosts from old lineups? Because today's talent is lining up to join the Fever like it's the WNBA's VIP section. Did she seriously think Caitlin Clark would have to beg people to team up? Be for real. Let's stop pretending.
Your intent there to try to make an impact as well as you did tonight.
Thank you. I would say that's kind of my role.
Respectful.
Someone check on Sheryl, because she's acting like it's still 2002, when the Fever were struggling just to stay relevant. But sis, the league's moved on. This isn't Tamika Catchings dragging a support cast to the playoffs. This squad is stacked. Natasha Howard, a champion, defensive anchor, and proof.
And take advantage of that. Caitlin? Yeah. We're done.
Dewana Bonner, a 6'4" matchup nightmare, elite scorer, and seasoned leader. Just fired back at doubters on Twitter after signing with Indiana. Then there's Sophie Cunningham, bringing grit, swagger, and the kind of edge that transforms locker rooms. And who did she want to play with? You already know the answer. Proven scorer, just signed on. And here's what she had to say about that move.
Playing with vanilla cream instead of coconut cream. Can I have the beach babe too, please?
Sydney Colson, starter or not, is about to turn the Fever locker room into the league's most vibrant and unified space. The chemistry? Off the charts. Notice the trend? Every one of them picked Indiana. They signed up to play alongside Caitlin Clark, Aliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, and Lexi Hull. While Sheryl Swoopes is out here.
You're Caitlin Clark, right?
Maybe.
Sheryl Swoopes really thought she was dropping serious truth bombs on the Gills Arena podcast. She grabbed the mic like she had inside knowledge, but all she did was show just how far her credibility has dropped. And honestly, should we be shocked? Let's break it down. The Caitlin Clark phenomenon is fully activated. After delivering what may be the greatest rookie season in WNBA, now being hailed as the next superstar. How did she master 2 sports in under a year? And why do some see it as betrayal?
You know, she's just she's a kid sometimes, and she keeps everything light, but sometimes you just gotta put her in place.
In 29 of 36 outings, and made history with 100+ threes and 300+ assists. Her games became fan pilgrimages. Meanwhile, Angel Reese made waves with 20 rebound games and an all-star double-double. Yet while Clark boosted ratings, revenue, and attention, the WNBA never crowned her as its face.
And that ball's hit to the shortstop. Rojas throws it over to first base, and that's not going to be enough.
Clark drew more fans than some major final rounds. The Golf Channel even went live just for her. From her opening tee shot to a long-range putt, she wasn't a guest. She was the show. Endorsement deals and leadership summit invites prove this isn't a one-time cameo. Is she experimenting or building a duel?
The Phillies leading 1-0. We'll be back in a minute with 30 seconds. With a 30-second
sport. Empire? Clark's crossover appeal is over. One thing's crystal clear. The LPGA is capitalizing on Caitlin Clark's star power in ways the WNBA only dreamed of. Golf insiders and media outlets can't stop raving. Even 8-time LPGA champion Nelly Korda, who played alongside Clark, couldn't hide her excitement. She openly praised Caitlin.
Phillies have taken her up on her offer to broadcast a game.
Up our list of Caitlin Clark's funniest moments. From her sharp wit to her playful antics, she never fails to entertain, both on and off the court. Whether she's cracking jokes, roasting teammates, or turning everyday moments into comedy gold, Caitlin proves she's not just a basketball star, she's a natural entertainer. If you enjoyed this compilation, make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more fun and unforgettable Caitlin Clark moments. Caitlin Clark is changing the game, literally. Her ability to drain deep three-pointers, the kind you usually associate with Steph Curry, has redefined the expectations for women's basketball. It's not just about the range, it's her confidence, flair, and ability to consistently perform at a level we've rarely, if ever, seen before. NBA legends and basketball greats are taking notice, and their reactions are a testament to her talent and impact. Michael Jordan, the greatest of all time, didn't hold back in his praise. He highlighted how much Caitlyn has done for the WNBA and called for better officiating to protect her from unnecessary fouls and hostility. MJ's message was clear: Caitlyn is invaluable to the game, and it's time the league treated her accordingly. Steph Curry, often seen as her male counterpart, has been equally impressed. He's pointed out the similarities in their games, not just the lightning-fast release and jaw-dropping range, but also their ability to elevate teammates and put on a show for fans. As Steph said, she's the total package. But Caitlyn's rise hasn't come without challenges. From the start, she's faced criticism and even hostility from some WNBA players. NBA legends like Rick Barry and George Gervin have defended her, calling out the jealousy and disrespect. Barry was blunt, saying the hate comes from fear of her undeniable testament to her talent and impact. Michael Jordan, the greatest of all time, didn't hold back in his praise. He highlighted how much Caitlyn has done for the WNBA and called for better officiating to protect her from unnecessary fouls and hostility. MJ's message was clear: Caitlyn is invaluable to the game, and it's time the league treated her accordingly. Steph Curry, often seen as her male counterpart, has been equally impressed. He's pointed out the similarities in their games, not just the lightning-fast release and jaw-dropping range, but also their ability to elevate teammates and put on a show for fans. As Steph said, she's the total package. But Caitlyn's rise hasn't come without challenges. From the start, she's faced criticism and even hostility from some WNBA players. NBA legends like Rick Barry and George Gervin have defended her, calling out the jealousy and disrespect. Barry was blunt, saying the hate comes from fear of her undeniable.
Having some shooting competitions, it gets a little heated. I definitely outshoot him way more than he outshoots me, but he tries to think otherwise.
Laughing. Whether scripted or spontaneous, one thing's clear: Caitlyn knows how to deliver the laughs. What made the moment even more hilarious was the look on the reporter's face, completely stunned and trying not to laugh, while Caitlyn Clark beamed with pride, clearly enjoying the prank she'd just pulled. She knew exactly how funny she was being, and her grin said it all. Moving on to number 3, Clark doesn't just save her jokes for primetime TV. She's a certified queen of the playful roast.
Move, and if they're open, she will find them. Martin commits the foul.
She tried to keep a straight face and offer some encouragement, but once the reporter missed badly, Caitlyn couldn't resist. She slipped in a few quick jabs, laughing while the reporter blamed the outfit and the tight rims. Clark wasn't buying the excuses and playfully roasted him with a smirk. The whole exchange was caught on video, and naturally, it blew up online. That entire scene only made Caitlyn Clark more likable. Her humor is effortless and totally magnetic. Coming in at number 4, her trip to a petting zoo with teammates turned into an unexpected comedy routine. Watching her feed baby goats had fans in stitches. She turned a sweet moment into a non-stop string of one-liners and
Caitlyn Clark is going to spend all of next season playing in NBA arenas. We've got rival fans being furious that, you know, Caitlyn Clark is that she's getting new arenas, getting moved to new arenas. You've got people saying that they're pushing the fever. Why are they pushing the
facial expressions that had everyone cracking up? Fans loved seeing Caitlyn bond with her teammates off the court, but the internet truly delivered the best punchline: the goat feeding goats. It was the perfect viral moment. Now for number 5. Clark's bubbly personality really shines in team interactions. Her friendship with Lexi Hull is particularly fun to watch. During one media interview, Lexi was answering a serious question when Caitlyn suddenly burst into uncontrollable giggles over an innocent remark.
Shout out to Connecticut for taking it to the next level.
This thing is very clear. The Indiana Fever is America's team. And boy, the haters by the time this season is over, their heads are going to have exploded already. They're going to be so angry by the end of this WNBA season. I mean, it's going to be hilarious watching the daily melt.
Caitlyn's reaction to Lexi's simple answer had the whole room laughing. It was totally spontaneous. Just one of those goofy, unforgettable moments that shows how much light and joy Clark brings to her team's chemistry and energy. Here crafting her next off-base opinion, Indiana's quietly building a dynasty. Maybe someone should loan Sheryl a new pair of glasses. She might be watching the wrong team. Maybe she meant the Aces, Sky, or Sun, because those teams are crumbling.
There are 6 WNBA teams that have moved their games to NBA or NBA size.
At number 6, the comedy duo of Caitlyn and Lexi wasn't done yet. The two had fans laughing all over again when they rolled into a Swig drive-thru for a quick soda break. It started out as a casual outing, but what happened next turned the whole scene into another fan-favorite moment. Is she becoming the game-changing figure golf never expected? Or is this a sign women's sports are evolving faster than their leagues can adapt? What's undeniable, Clark isn't slowing down.
Caitlyn Clark, the people's champion! Let's get it!
That's a deep one.
Bang!
Just announced that Caitlyn Clark and the Fever will be playing 41 of 44 games this year on national TV. They coming to watch the other girl, right? Right? Bang! Teams are moving their games with the Fever to NBA arenas so they can sell more tickets. How about that? Bang! Angel Reese attempted a 3 this deep. I think she might dislocate her shoulder.
Bang!
You want some butter with that bread? Butter. Butter.
Butter pecan!